It's not a scheme, as I put it. What we have noticed is a trend. And you will notice that I hardly speak. And it is for a reason. My job is not to go around talking. My job is to do exactly what the law says. And in respect of the mandate of this office. I came into office August 2021. Took me about a year to sit down and to at least find a seat to sit on. Then we commenced hard work, even as we were trying to fix the place up. Then we started putting the cases in. You get an outcome of one case, you note it down. You get the outcome of another case, you note it down. Now, after August 2023, I've been in this office for 2 years. I can sense something going on. And the way I put it is that there appears to be a developing trend of dismissiveness and lack of regard for the work of the OSP in respect of some of the judges. Is it a matter of we didn't follow the law? I'm always the first to admit a mistake. And so when I assumed the reins of this office, and I considered, for instance, a member for Boku Central's case that was before us, I quickly, when we came to the conclusion that we did not have the evidence, I went to court and entered a nolle prosequi, because I did not believe that we could prosecute that matter successfully. Same with the recent investigation report we issued in respect of the former Minister of State at the Ministry of Finance, Charles Aduwahin, because we did not believe that we had an okay case to go to court for prosecution. And that is our style. We do not force feed cases. We do not force feed prosecutions. It is our belief that it is not a matter of us going beyond our mandate, but rather a case of hasty dismissiveness and lack of regard. Because if you take the 4 cases I tabled out over a period of time, it all spans from July 2022 to Monday, this very Monday, there's a troubling trend. Okay. Now, one of the cases I said, a judge injuncted us from arresting a person. Mind you, we were not in court because it was an ex parte application. We had declared the person wanted as a fugitive from justice. There was absolutely no inquiry as to why we believed that the person was a fugitive from justice. So it is not as if we breached the law. No one asked us why you declared the person wanted. But then we were here, served with an injunction or that. We cannot arrest the person. Meanwhile, we know that in our law, no one has the right not to be arrested. No one. You cannot say, I'm granting a person a right not to be arrested. So, when we receive judicial decisions like that, it beggars belief to us that we will be prevented in arresting a person who we believe to be a fugitive from justice. What if we were not investigating corruption? What if the person was a suspected murderer, as I said, or a suspected armed robber? The person will be running around in the streets with an injunction on law enforcement agencies not to arrest him. This is not a breach of the law by the OSP. This is dismissiveness of its work. A judge is seeking to prohibit investigations. It's unheard of. You may disagree with us with the outcome of our investigation. That is a debate of the law. We're all lawyers. You got elevated to the bench because you're a lawyer. Law is not an exact science, so 1 + 1 is not necessarily 2 in the law. Depends on what you can establish. But then again, no one has the right in Ghana not to be investigated. And the statutory power to investigate for corruption and corruption-related offenses is that of the OSP. So if a judge seeks to injunct or prohibit an investigation, the judge is arrogating the power of the OSP to himself. You get it? By deciding who should be investigated and who should not be investigated. But it is not the duty of the court to do that. Wait, let us bring before you the body of our investigation as evidence. Now, if you look at it and you decide that the evidence does not show up to the standard of proof required in criminal cases, then you can dismiss it. But don't prevent us from doing our work, from investigating. It is dangerous. As I said, I wasn't sounding as a prophet of doom, but there is doom looming ahead of us. That very soon, a murderer will boldly walk to court to seek an injunction. Should I feel frustrated and resign? I took an oath when I was sworn in. And in my life, when I take on the reins to do something, I do it to the best of my ability.